Hi, Anna, you wanted to see me?
Oh, yes. Hello. We're putting Kevin in a lineup so we can get a positive ID from Red Flynn.
All right, but why call me? Where's Paul Morton?
Who?
Paul Morton. He's the hotshot defense attorney Kevin's parents arranged for Kevin's defense.
I don't know anything about this. I thought that you would be defending him. Well, it's too late now to call Mr. Morton. Could you stick around?
Sure.
All right. We're going to be... Oh.
Hi, Jake. Anna?
Oh.
Mr. Flynn, just sit down for a minute, please. Excuse me.
All right.
Would you send them in, please? Mr. Flynn, will you step over here, please? Now take a good look. Can you identify the man you saw at the airport the morning of March 17th?
Yeah, it's number 4.
Number 4, step forward, please.
That's the lad I saw. Number 4.
Hello?
Hello, Felicia. This is Anna here.
What do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
Would it matter if you did?
Is Frisco there, please?
He's in the shower.
Okay, could you give him a message for me? Would you tell him that the vacuuming he did yesterday in Kevin's apartment turned up exactly what we were looking for?
He did what?
The thread of blue wool that he found matches exactly the one we discovered on Jennifer Talbot's body.
So?
So we are one step away from closing this case.
Congratulations.
Would you, I wonder if you would ask Terry one thing. Could you ask her if she knows if Kevin owns a light blue sweater? It wasn't listed on our inventory of his clothes, but he might have one someplace and she would know.
I'm sure there's nothing she'd like more than to help you convict her husband.
I know how you feel about this, Felicia, but you must understand that... Would you just tell Frisco that I'll speak to him later? Thank you.
Tell him yourself.
Who's on the phone?
I hope you two are proud of yourselves.
Who?
You and Anna. Will you do anything to help her railroad Kevin?
Do what?
I can't believe you actually vacuumed that apartment, Frisco. Some friend you are to Terry. Kevin, she's so worried about Kevin, and you're out trying to find evidence against him. What are you going to do to your friends next?
So those blue threads match, huh?
That must make your day.
Do you think that this is an easy case?
No. I think that this case was so difficult that Anna just gave up and settled for the most convenient suspect.
You know better than that.
You know, what I don't understand is why she chose Kevin instead of Patrick.
Because she believes that Kevin killed Jennifer Talbot.
What do you believe?
I'm doing my job, Felicia.
At any cost? Is the almighty paycheck so important to you, Frisco?
That's not it.
Then what is it? What is driving you to destroy your friends like this?
Felicia, will you get off of my back? I am tired of having to defend myself.
Guilty conscience?
No, not a guilty conscience. I know exactly what I'm doing is right, and I'm going to see it through to the end.
Regardless of who you hurt along the way?
If that's the case, yeah.
Well, fine. I don't want anything more to do with this so-called investigation.
Suits me.
And you can grill Terry all you want about Kevin's sweater. I would never, ever stoop so low.
Are you finished?
Yeah. I wash my hands of this whole sordid business.
Good. Then maybe we can get a little peace and quiet around here, all right?
No. Not if you're going to continue to do this to Kevin. I'm not going to sit back and let you do this to him. I was a bridesmaid in their wedding. They're among my closest friends.
They're my friends, too. And damn it, this hurts.
Man. Oh, hi, Frisco.
You mind if I cool off in here for a minute? It seems you're the only person in this brownstone who doesn't think of me as a traitor.
Please do. It appears that you and I are in the same boat.
Yeah, and it's sinking very quickly. Is Bobby coming down on you as much as Felicia's coming down on me?
Oh, if she knew that I had refused Kevin representation, we'd have another murder case on our hands. Hi, Terry. How's Kevin?
Do you care?
What time's the hearing?
Why? You want to find some more evidence before the DA presents his case? I just thought I would come by and get dressed. You can sit on the front row. At least the judge would see somebody here at the brownstone believes Kevin is innocent.
Terry, I'm sorry.
As for you, I want to personally thank you for having so much faith in Kevin that you refused to represent him at his felony hearing.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you are! You are the sorriest excuse of a friend I have ever seen, with the exception of you.
Terry, it's just that I just had not made up my mind about Kevin.
Well, take the time. There's a man's life at stake.
I know exactly what's at stake.
What is your excuse?
I'm turning to become a cop. I do what I'm told. Anna's interested in finding out if Kevin owns a light blue wool sweater. She doesn't like the idea of us entering your apartment without you knowing about it.
All right. But the police took the seal off. All right, there's the keys. Take them. See for yourself. If you think I'm going to help you or Anna frame Kevin, I'm good.
So I thought we'd recap the case against Kevin O'Connor before we show up for the arraignment.
I'm worried about it.
Why? We've got more than enough evidence.
Yeah, but it's all circumstantial.
Look, we're not trying this case in front of a jury. We're just looking to get the judge to admit that there's enough evidence to send it to a grand jury.
I just wish that we had a more solid presentation, though.
Well, get cracking and find me more evidence.
Well, there is one more thing. However, I wasn't going to mention it until I was certain.
You're about to produce the smoking gun.
Nothing quite so dramatic. However, I now do have a concrete link between Kevin and Jennifer.
Good work, co-police chief. Let me know the minute you produce it.
But what about the rest of the evidence?
We have an eyewitness who will place Kevin at the airport arguing with Mrs. Talbot on the morning of the 17th when she disappeared. They were seen leaving together.
He totally denies that.
We also have Kevin's fellow medical student who is prepared to testify that Kevin was not in attendance at a lecture on the morning in question, as he claimed.
And we don't have a witness who can positively place Kevin at the library, which is where he said he went after the lecture.
Bingo. Another alibi up in smoke. I don't think we're going to have any problem convincing a judge that Kevin O'Connor committed a felony.
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
See you in court.
May I help you? We thought perhaps maybe you might be interested in a little television. Now, what's on?
A very special interview?
Oh, yes, with one of Lawson's leading citizens.
One of your old friends.
We knew that you wouldn't want to miss hearing what our sheriff has to say about your professional conduct.
Now what?
We're talking with Sheriff Broder of Laurelton, South Carolina, a town that has figured prominently in our own local news of late. Sheriff Broder, first of all, welcome to Port Charles. I understand that you have some rather serious charges that you're trying to level against Chief Anna Devane.
That's right, I do. I think it's a crime, what she's trying to pass off as law enforcement.
Sheriff Broder, would you be willing to elaborate on that?
Well, the woman has turned what should have been a routine murder investigation into a circus. Anna Devane is desperately trying to cover up her unprofessional performance with a grandstand display that is so off the wall it's almost laughable. It would be if the fine young man's future wasn't at stake.
I see. Sheriff Broder, does that tell us that you do not believe that Kevin O'Connor murdered Jennifer Talbot?
No, I don't think he did. And neither does anybody else who knows anything at all about the case.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't you think that Chief Devane must have had some pretty substantial evidence in order to bring the charge of murder against Kevin O'Connor?
Well, Devane is determined to convict someone of killing Jennifer Talbot, but she doesn't care who or how she does it. Since she doesn't have a legitimate suspect on her own, she's decided to pin the blame on a fine, innocent young man from a fine family.
Get out. Now, get out. We are going to fight this travesty with every last cent we have. You are going to pay for what you're trying to do to my son.
Yes or no?
Well, of course you can move in with me, but are you sure you want to?
Ruby, I cannot live in the same apartment with Frisco as long as he continues to behave like this.
Oh, honey, he's just doing what he thinks is right.